Hello and welcome to Thursday's programme. I'm David Wood.
And I'm Victoria Davis. Coming up tonight between now and 6:30.
Good evening. For some, it was all they had hoped for and more. For others, though, a disappointing outcome after months of hard work. Tonight, thousands of teenagers are digesting their GCSE results and what they mean for their future.
Well, many have criticised the new, tougher exams, which are now graded by numbers instead of letters. But early analysis suggests pupils have performed better overall than last year. Richard Payne spoke to pupils in Cheltenham and Bristol. Well, doing a set of GCSEs is pressure enough for any teenager, but imagine doing them if you've missed 2.5 months of Year 11 to recover from a brain injury.
But that was the challenge facing Alex Davis, a pupil at Bedminster Downs School in Bristol and a talented footballer. He broke his skull while playing in goal. Well, today he too went to pick up his results and Karen Bell joined him.
Yeah.
Alex Davis there, and massive congratulations. What a result. Right, to other news now, and rugby star Danny Cipriani will make his club debut for Gloucester tonight after avoiding further disciplinary action after an incident in a Jersey nightclub. Taunton
could lose both its park and ride services as part of council cuts. The sites are the...
Now, many people in Minehead face a struggle to pay for the basics in life. That's according to a local charity. West Somerset Advice have told ITV News that the town has a problem with in-work poverty because of low wages and high living costs.
Well, Ben McGrail is in Minehead for us tonight. And Ben, this is a very hidden kind of poverty we're talking about, isn't it?
Still ahead on tonight's ITV News West Country.
Well, the ITV News continues with the national and international stories at 6:30. Here's Ranveer Singh with the details. Now, plans have been revealed showing what the so-called Arena Island near Bristol Temple Meads could look like if an arena isn't built there.
Developers have released images of a conference centre hotel and more than 500 new homes. It would mean an arena potentially being built in Filton instead. A decision will be taken by Mayor Marvin Rees early next month. He's been talking to Ellie Pitt.
Well, it's just over a week until we finally find out exactly where the arena is going to be built, either at the Temple Meads site in Bristol City Centre or out at Filton. But this morning, plans were revealed out in Filton. Well, Mayor Marvin Rees is here now, hopefully to shed a little bit more light on exactly that question. A high-profile decision indeed, and we've had some questions answered there, but surely lots more to come when the official decision is made in just over a week's time.
Ellie Pitt with that report there. Now, high street brands across our region are being threatened by online shopping, with many big names disappearing from city centres.
Stores.
Now, the rugby season gets underway next week with a local derby, which will see Bristol Bears return to the Premiership with a new name.
They're taking on Bath, who asked on social media if they bought all of their players from a children's teddy bear factory. Well, not to be outdone, the lads nipped to the shop to create their own teddies, which they'll donate to Children's Hospice South West. Carrie Davis reports.
Now, you might be wondering why we've come to a shopping centre to speak to rugby players. Well, ever since the Bristol Bath fixture was announced, there's been some pretty great banter online. So, what did we do? Bring them here to a Build-A-Bear workshop. What's rugby about being Bristol Bears? How are you feeling about the Bristol Bears name?
Who wouldn't want to be one of these guys?
Yeah, I mean, we're all very positive. I mean,
we're very proud to be named the Bears. So, right here on our heart.
Both aggressive and cuddly, what else could you want?
The cuddly bears they're making are being donated to Children's Hospice South West. But first, perhaps one should pay Bath Rugby a visit. They're just recording a quick message in one of these, and it'll go inside the bear before it gets stuffed. Bristol's incredible championship run last season saw them lose just one game in 22.
Perfect. Oh yeah, Wooly, you soft and you cuddly, Wooly.
But now they have to hold their own against the country's best.
you can't really compare the two competitions.
We run a fairly intensive rugby program, I think you'd say, under Pat. It's good. There's a lot of focus on detail and us being clinical and everyone knowing their job. I think throughout last year and this year we're just trying to build something special, because especially being, renamed the Bears as well, we're back in the Premiership. We're trying to really turn a corner with what was Bristol Rugby and now the Bristol Bears.
Before the bears are sewn up, they're given a heart.
Oh, my knees.
And apparently you can give your bear special skills.
Oh yeah, let's
There we go. Hey.
Hold on, I got to get on something.
It'll need to be a strong start for Bristol. After Bath, they make the trip to reigning champions Saracens.
It comes thick and fast. I think the first 6 games, it's relentless. All of those 6 games are going to be huge for us. Going to Saracens away, how good they are. So that's just the nature of the Premiership. There's no easy games week in, week out, especially going away second and third week. And Gloucester's, it's just another West Country derby. Perhaps not as big as Bath, but it still is huge for the fans as well. So yeah, it's going to be full on.
To respond. Right, to the 50th annual Great Dorset Steam Fair, which is underway near Blandford. The event, which takes place in the village of Tarrant Hinton, attracts more than 200,000 visitors each year.
Well, this year, to celebrate the big anniversary, they'll be trying to break a Guinness World Record by bringing together 500 steam engines. And Nick Smith is at the fair for us tonight. Nick, a special celebration this year then?
Right, straight on to the weather then. Alex is in Bristol's College Green for us this evening. Alex, it feels like it's getting a little bit colder. Of course, it would be cooler for the bank holiday. Alex, thank you very much indeed. OK, a quick reminder of our main headline here in the West Country this evening. And student, right, that is all we have time for. Goodbye from the two of us. I'll be back with the late news at 10:30.
But now I'll hand you to Ranveer Singh. Good night.
Goodbye.